welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Well, it was the Indiana Pacers winning their last game against Chicago.
A lot of firepower coming off the bench in that game really allowed them to escape with victory.
I thought the bench was the...
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Westbrook against Rose. Outside Westbrook. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy. Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Outside Jennings. Now the dish to Redick. From the arc. No luck. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They've got Zhang. Jennings out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Watkins in at the 4 spot.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Boston with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
Pass to Burks. To the wing right side. Deep 2 from Jennings. Indiana again missing. Here's McDaniels and the foul on Alec Burks. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now here's Rose. Fires top of the key. Hits the front of the rim and out. And that does it for the...
Well, Coach Vogt.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny. All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Booker out there with Rose. Then there's Kenneth Faried. Then it's Jordan, and it's Reese in at the 3 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That's good from Harris. And Harris drops them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Here's Rose. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Rose has got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Zhang a screen. And Thompson kicks to Harris. From the baseline. And he gets it to go. Harris has got 4 this quarter. Boston leading by 4. Stolen by Thompson. Westbrook passes to Harris. Westbrook dishes to Burks. Back to Westbrook. 4 seconds left. No good.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his...
Ladies and gentlemen, the dance team. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And Boston has possession. They lead by 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for Indiana, Harris is out there with Hill. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then there's Jennings. And it's Watkins in at the 5 spot. Nails it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Here's Booker. That one a little long.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Boston, no good that time either. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're down by 2. 11 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
Yeah, and in this case, you debate often. You hear guys debate whether to take a 2 for the tie or a 3 to win. In my case, with this situation, I think you go hard inside and see if you can get a good shot in close. I like his composure there under pressure as he was being double-teamed. Terrific pass.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Shoots. Oh, no good there. The potential. Ladies and gentlemen, dance team. Well, if you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Indiana, Tristan Thompson is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Gorgui Dieng. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Here's Reese. No luck. So the Pacers will take it the other way. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too. Westbrook kicks to Burks. To the middle. Good!
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Boston. Booker comes in for KJ McDaniels. Jordan the pass to Rose. Jordan dishes to Booker. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Dieng, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 6. 12 seconds left in overtime. What do you think, guys?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
Yeah, it's no-brainer, partner. I mean, that's their only choice. Shoot the 3 and hopefully get it down and then foul.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Tobias Harris.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Here's Booker. They get the rebound.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille Tobias Harris. What are your thoughts, Shaq, on his game tonight?
His accuracy from...
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoy.